It's December. It's almost Christmas time.
That is right. And on today's episode of Check This Out, we are going to learn about Christmas traditions from around the world.
Are there really that many types of traditions?
Oh my gosh, Cece, yes. So much so that we probably won't get to all of them because countries around the world all celebrate Christmas just a little bit differently.
But Mama, before we start, I have an important question for you.
Okay, go for it.
What's a Christmas tree's favorite workout?
I don't know what.
A plank pose.
Oh, goodness. Did you look up Christmas jokes?
No!
Yes.
No.
Okay, I'll brace myself.
What tradition should we start with?
Well, Cece, what's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Hanging ornaments on the tree.
Oh, that's a good one and a perfect place to start. Do you know that ornaments actually have a really interesting history?
No, what is it?
Well, to talk about hanging ornaments, we have to talk about Christmas trees too.
That's fair.
The origin of Christmas trees stretches all the way back to the use of evergreen trees in ancient Egypt and Rome.
Germany is the country that made candlelit Christmas trees popular.
Those are the inspiration for Christmas trees as we know them today.
In the 1800s, Christmas trees made their way to America.
But, interesting fact, Christmas trees weren't popular in America at first.
No way.
It's true. Queen Victoria of England helped change American feelings towards Christmas trees. In 1846, a picture of Queen Victoria and her family standing with their children around a Christmas tree was put in the newspaper in London, and it became a lot more popular.
Who's Queen Victoria?
Queen Victoria was the Queen of England back in the 1800s.
Yeah, but I want to see a picture of her.
Oh, I can show you a picture of her.
Can you show me right now?
Yeah, we'll pause right now and I'll show you.
Check this out.
On average, it takes 7 years for a Christmas tree to grow to its typical height, which is between 6 and 7 feet.
6, 7.
Oh, man, I should have known. Okay, so anyways, now that we understand the history of Christmas trees, let's talk more about the ornaments that you love hanging so much.
Tell me, Mama.
Okay.
Tell me, Mama.
The idea of decorating a tree for Christmas began in Germany a long time ago. And do you know what they used to decorate with? They would add fruits and nuts to trees once the leaves fell off to symbolize the promise of spring to come. You look confused, Cece. What's your face about?
Yeah, because we don't hang fruits or nuts on trees.
Well, not anymore, but that's how it started.
In 1605, a fir tree was brought inside and decorated with paper, roses, candles, nuts, and fruits.
Don't be offended about the nuts and fruits.
Because we don't hang them up!
Well, not anymore, but some people still string popcorn on a string and hang it on their Christmas tree. I know, we just eat popcorn, don't we?
Yes!
So, as I was saying, that's a little different than how we decorate Christmas trees today. But German immigrants brought the tradition of decorating a tree inside your home to America in the 1800s. Now, you know those set of round ornaments that we decorate our tree with today as well?
No.
Okay, yes, the round ornaments.
Those originated in Germany, too.
Okay, silly goose. A man named Hans Greiner started making glass ball ornaments, which were called baubles, during the 1800s. And those became the first commercially made Christmas ornaments.
Check this out.
1510 is how long ago the first written record of a decorated Christmas tree is. And that comes from Riga, Latvia.
And here's another fun fact.
In 1853, President Franklin Pierce is the president who brought the first Christmas tree to the White House.
And in 1901, the first Christmas tree farm started.
That's right. A man named W.V. McGalliard planted 25,000 Christmas trees of Norway spruce on his farm in New Jersey. And the concept of the Christmas tree farm was born. Now, Cece, do you remember who else has a Christmas tree farm or who used to? Her name starts with a T and ends with a Swift.
Taylor Swift!
Yeah, she even wrote a song about Christmas tree farms.
Christmas tree farm, oh, Christmas tree farm.
I don't think that's how the song went.
Who knew there was so much to learn about Christmas trees and ornaments?
I mean, Cece, we barely scratched the surface. We have lots to talk about because Christmas is celebrated all over the world in lots of different ways.
But Mom, before we move on, how is a Christmas tree like a dog?
I'm not sure how.
It's all bark and no one bite.
Oh man, you're full of jokes today.
I am not! Which tradition should we talk about next?
I'll give you a few choices. Sound good?
Sounds butt cheeks.
Well, we can talk about Spain, the cajatillo, which is called the pooping log. Germany,
Yeah, pooping log.
There's the advent calendar. In Japan, we can talk about Kentucky Fried Chicken. In Mexico, we can talk about Las Posadas. In Sweden, we can talk about the Yule Goat. We can talk about Krampus, who's from a bunch of different countries like Austria and Germany. Or we can talk about the Icelandic Yule lads. Which one do you want to talk about first, Cece?
Oh, that was all 7, and I could say 6, 7.
Okay.
Definitely the pooping log.
All right. I thought you might say that.
Yeah, because it poops. And it's a log.
Yeah, we're going to learn more about it.
I already know. So first, you feed it fruit, and then you tap it with a stick, and then it poops out presents.
Almost. I was really close. So in Spain, there's a Catalan tradition called cajatillo. And in the 2.5 weeks leading up to Christmas, Catalan families in Spain will keep a log in their homes, and it has a face painted on it and a little red cap.
To be clear, the log is not made of poop.
What's it made out of?
Wood.
Yeah, that's right. But it represents a character who will eventually poop out treats on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And when the pooping time comes, kids sing a song to the log. And like you said, the children...
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
No, it's a...
I was born to sing about a Christmas tree.
No, Cece, it's a special song that they only sing to the pooping log. I don't know how it goes, but there's a special pooping log song. And
dear pooping log.
So Cece's going to make up her own version of the pooping log song. But along the way, children feed the log scraps of food, and then they beat it with sticks to make it poop.
That's cool. Then the log poops out candy and presents.
So, Cece, do you remember what's important about the cajatillo?
Yes, it has to have a smiley face, a red cap, 2 legs, and a blanket.
Yeah, it covers its butt for when it's pooping.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, nice memory. So should we talk about another tradition now?
No, I'm good.
Okay. What tradition are we talking about next?
Sure, let's go in order. Let's talk about the advent calendar next.
Okay, you're going to have to calm down after the pooping log. So now advent calendars exist in lots of parts of the world, but the advent calendar came from Germany.
Just like Christmas trees. Oh, pooping log, oh, pooping.
Yes, you're right. An advent calendar is a type of calendar that's used to count down the days leading up to Christmas. And it normally starts on December 1st and ends on December 24th or 25th. But the custom of the advent calendar began way back in the 19th century.
According to legend, it was created by a housewife who was tired to having to answer when Christmas would come every day.
Honestly, I get that, because as a mom, sometimes I don't want to answer the same question over and over.
Same. I always have to tell one about my expander because I think I'm upside down.
Okay.
What? It's the same thing.
So in Germany and other parts of the world, kids get to open up a little door on an advent calendar each day in December leading up to Christmas. And each door hides a small toy or a chocolate.
Oh, I think that's about Hanukkah.
No, it's about Christmas. It's about counting down to Christmas.
It doesn't seem like that.
Well, it is.
Hey, Mom, why is it getting harder to buy advent calendars?
I don't know. Why?
Their days are numbered.
Wow. Well, on that note, I think it's time to talk about something other than advent calendars. I like this next tradition, Cece. Did you know that in Japan, Christmas is celebrated with Kentucky Fried Chicken? So people in Japan eat KFC or Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas. This became a tradition because of a popular marketing campaign that happened in the 1970s. They basically had it be Kentucky for Christmas, and it was created by KFC Japan. And it was designed to fill this hole of turkey-free Christmas dinners. There was a lack of ovens in Japanese kitchens, but there was a desire for an American-style holiday with Colonel Sanders becoming kind of like a Santa figure.
Around 3.6 million Japanese families eat KFC on Christmas Eve.
That is a lot of chicken.
No kidding. What Christmas tradition is next, Mom?
Do you remember me mentioning Las Posadas?
No. Is it about Mexico?
It is, yeah. Las Posadas is a festival celebrated between December 16th and 24th in Mexico and in other parts of Latin America. Countries like Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador all celebrate. Las Posadas celebrates the journey of Joseph and Mary from Nazareth to Bethlehem and their search for shelter before the birth of Jesus.
How does the Las Posadas work?
Las Posadas features a candlelight procession where people sing, ask for shelter at homes, and get turned away, but are finally welcomed in for prayer, carols, food, music, and piñatas.
Check this out. The word posada means inn or lodging.
And during Las Posadas, people eat traditional foods like tamales or pozole. And you can't forget about the piñata or ponche navideño, which is Mexican Christmas fruit punch, basically.
Ooh, fruit punch.
Yeah, so now we're going to go to our next tradition. We're going to go all the way around the world from Mexico to Sweden to learn about the Swedish Christmas tradition of the Yule Goat. Every year in Sweden, a town puts up a giant straw statue of a goat during Christmas time. And it's to mark the beginning of the holiday season. And then do you know what they do, Cece?
Do they gather around and hold hands and then start singing a song?
No, they wait and they'll even bet to see if the goat will make it to Christmas.
Because someone always tries to burn down the goat.
Yeah, people set the goat on fire. And in some stories, Christmas elves would ride the Yule Goat door to door to deliver gifts to sleeping children. Small goats made of straw are still one of the most popular Christmas decorations in Sweden.
You may be wondering how this Yule Goat became a tradition.
In 1966, the town of Gävle wanted something fun and Christmassy for the town square. A giant Yule Goat seemed like a great idea. It wasn't. It also wasn't great that the giant statue was made of super flammable straw. Still, the first Gävle Christmas goat actually made its way all the way to New Year's Eve before being burned down.
In the past 56 years, the Yule Goat has been destroyed at least 35 times.
Let's see if the Yule Goat makes it this year. You can actually get a live view of the Yule Goat on YouTube. Cece and I just looked at it, didn't we, Cece?
Yeah, it was made out of straw, it was made out of hay, it was caught on fire.
Well, it's not on fire yet. Last time because we just checked and it hasn't burned down yet, so we'll see what happens.
Now we can get to about the Krampus, which is a kind of spooky Christmas tradition. Oh, we don't want to learn about spooky.
It's okay. We'll keep it really high level. So Krampus is basically a Christmas devil that's part of Christmas celebrations in places like Austria or Germany. Krampus is half man, half goat, and he comes around every year to chase naughty children and maybe even drag them to hell.
Yikes, that's intense.
In Europe, Santa has several scary counterparts like Belsnickel or Knecht Rupert, and there are people who dole out punishment to naughty kids. Krampus is one of these guys. Krampus historically comes around the night of December 5th. While St. Nick puts candy in the shoes of good kids and birch twigs in the shoes of the bad, Krampus's specialty is punishing naughty children.
Legend has it throughout the Christmas season, Krampus punishes bad kids.
Yeah, misbehaving kids would be beaten with birch branches or get stuffed into Krampus's sack and hauled off to his lair for punishment.
Maybe we should talk about the less scary Christmas tradition.
I think that's a good call. I think the Yule Lads is a fun one to wrap up with.
But before we move on, where does Santa store his suit?
Where?
In his closet.
Oh, I get it. So we said we were going to talk about the Yule Lads next. And in Iceland, a popular Christmas tradition is the Yule Lads, and they're 13 mischievous troll-like figures. They visit Icelandic homes for the 13 nights before Christmas. Now, legend has it that they come down from the mountains one at a time to play pranks, steal food, and leave small gifts in children's shoes.
But the Yule Lads weren't always fun.
In fact, they used to be a little scary. The Yule Lad's mother, Gryla, was an ogre who was said to descend from her mountain home on Christmas in search of poorly behaved children to stuff into her sack and perhaps even eat. And the family pet is an enormous cat that prowled the country on Christmas Eve, eating kids who weren't wearing at least one new item of clothing.
What?
I know.
Each of the 13 Yule Lads has his own personality and crazy things he likes to do.
You're right. The first Yule Lad is Sheepcoat Claude, and he tries to drink milk from farmer's sheep. The second Yule Lad, Gully Gawk, slurps foam off the top of buckets of cow's milk. And then there's a Yule Lad named Stubby who steals food from frying pans.
That is quite the tradition.
We covered a lot, Cece, but we didn't even begin to get into all the interesting Christmas traditions and legends from around the world. For example, did you know in Venezuela there's a tradition of roller skating to Mass for Christmas?
What? That's a fun one, but I can't roller skate.
Well, and in places like Australia and South Africa, it's warm during Christmas because they're on the other side of the equator. And did you know that picnics and beach parties are a traditional way to celebrate Christmas there?
That's like in Bluey when they have a veranda Santa.
Good memory. Well, I had fun about learning about ways Christmas is celebrated in different parts of the world.
Me too. But, Mom, I have one more for you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Well, on that note, let's get into our poem to recap everything we learned about Christmas traditions from around the world. In Germany, trees glow with candles alight, and ornaments hung are a beautiful sight. Advent calendars create festive cheer, counting down days till Christmas draws near. In Spain, the cajatillo brings delight. Kids beat the log for treats, an annual rite. Japan feasts on KFC, a crispy treat, while Las Posadas sing for shelter then feast. Sweden's Yule Goat, will it survive the fire? Krampus, half goat, half man, terror in sight, keeping naughty kids up at night. From roller skating in Venezuela's sun, Christmas traditions make the season fun. So here's to the customs from around the world, bringing joy to our hearts as the snow swirls. With laughter and love and stories to share, Merry Christmas everywhere. Thanks for listening to another episode of Check This Out. We use verified sources when we create episodes for you.
Our sources are
CNN, Time, History.com, Encyclopedia Britannica, the Smithsonian, and Travel and Leisure magazine. Verified sources are materials or information that have been confirmed for accuracy and credibility through an evaluation process.
Thanks for listening. See you next episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Happy holidays!